Hey there, if you're looking for that coconut cake that actually tastes like its name, decadent, moist, soft, and straight out of the tropics with just the right amount of sweetness, this is a recipe for you. Go no further. It is packed with authentic, flavorful ingredients that give it that perfect hint of je ne sais quoi, you know? That I can't quite explain it, but I need another slice kind of magic. Now, in legal parlance, because why not? I call this recipe coconut cake a la sui generis because it sits gallantly in a class of its own. Now, without further ado, let's dive in to this recipe because I'm super excited to share it with you. So I started off with mixing my dry ingredients, my flour, my baking powder and salt together, and then I whipped up my room temperature butter. Please, room temperature, my dear. Don't let it not be too cold or too soft. Okay? And then I added a part of my sugar, added avocado oil. You can use coconut oil or any oil of your choice, okay? And then I added the remaining sugar and mixed it up into this delicious, creamy consistency. And then I added my eggs. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize my camera stopped recording at this point, but I added my eggs one at a time, okay? And now I've added my vanilla extract. Like I told you, these ingredients are authentic, the best tasting. That vanilla extract you see there is the best so far. It takes your cake from basic to bougie, from 0 to 1,000. You don't have to take my word for it. Just try it and thank me later. So now I put my dry ingredients and my wet ingredients, but I alternate it. I divide my dry ingredients into three. It's gonna be dry, wet, and we have to end with dry, okay? So after I put in the first batch of flour, you want your cream cheese to be very soft, okay? So you can blend easily. Now you can substitute cream cheese with sour cream or yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. And then I added the first half of my coconut cream. That coconut cream is pure coconut milk rather. It has reduced fat. I get it from Trader's Joe. It does not have guar or any form of additives. It's just your authentic coconut milk. Now I know you're already salivating because your tongue is anticipating the taste of this authenticity. Now back to business. So I've added all my ingredients together. Alternatively, now we have this delicious batter. I just used my hand mixer to just mix it a little bit, just for everything to be nicely blended, okay? I put the batter into my already prepared pans, and you have to do that like tap it on the table so you can eliminate all the air bubbles. I baked this cake for about 45 minutes at 350 degrees Celsius, but of course every oven has their different calibration, so just check yours to make sure. Use the toothpick test. Once you insert a toothpick and it comes out clean, then you know you're good to go. So right here I am splattering some yummy, I'm actually celebrating some yummy condensed milk over it. Well, if you're lactose intolerant, you can use other lactose free condensed milk variations, okay? Or you can just leave it out and do your frosting of choice. But this right here gives you that sense of, I don't know, but I'm so excited. because I know you're going to love this cake. So I put it over it. I want my cake, I just love my cake to be edible. I don't want to have to trash anything. I just want everything to be edible and, authentic. I'm sorry, I'm using the word authentic over and over again. But this is some nuts. The coconut flakes. I get these coconut flakes from Trader's Joe. It is very lightly toasted. I toasted it in my air fryer just for a few, like a minute, but watch it closely because it burns easily. And that's some sliced almond. You can use any nut of your choice, okay? But of course, what is coconut cake without some actual coconut? Now, this Trader's Joe coconut flakes is unsweetened, just pure coconut flakes. I promised you I'm gonna give you authentic ingredients, right? So this is it. If you if and when you bake this cake, your life and your palates will never remain the same again. So here I'm just doing just a little variation, just doing a little bit of cream cheese frosting for the little cakes. I'm going to put on top the big one. Now you can just choose to go with the condensed milk or just go with either one, basically. But I just want a little bit of variation, like I said. And I'm making a very small batch because, of course, it's just 2 little cakes I am trying to frost, okay? That's, of course, the quantity, all the ingredients are on the screen. So I mix everything together, added my bougie vanilla flavor, vanilla extract. I put a little bit of salt into my sifted powdered sugar because salt balances out that sweet taste. And I didn't go all the way. I just used a little bit of sugar. I don't like, I find that from experience, if a cake is too sweet, it detracts from the taste of the cake. You're unable to savor the different tastes that make up that cake because the sweetness kind of overpowers the whole cake. So I just try to make it, a little here, a little there, just to give it that sense of perfection, okay? And just because I am extra, I am a sucker for good taste. I added a little bit of condensed milk. And believe me, it's a game changer, right? You could try it. You could try it, my dear. Now I'm coupling my cake, right? So these ingredients, I want you to try them for yourself. Don't just take my word for it, right? Try them for yourself and thank me later. Thank me later. Because I know you will not be disappointed. I was not paid to promote any of this, but of course I want to give you, my dear viewers, the best. So I have no problems recommending this cake because I want you to taste what I'm tasting when I make this cake, okay? Now I've covered my cake and then I'm gonna, of course, do the same thing, but this time around I use plain white, just the actual coconut flakes. I didn't toast them because I just wanted to have that contrast between the top layer and the bottom layer. All right. And now I just a little bit of dabbing. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect, body volastro-ish, Then you put it together. Just look at this. This is already inviting, right? And then I just put the cake together, do whatever adjustments you want to do, But right now, the cake is ready to eat. But because it is my daughter's birthday, I decided to, put some already made. I bought them on Amazon. Decorations, because she's a girly girl. So she wants to see all those princessy, fairy tale things on her cake rather. And the cake is ready. Guys, look at this. Look at it. Please try this recipe and I assure you Oliver Twist will ask for more. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you later. Thanks for watching.